One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Commodores will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Arkansas's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the back?
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Line gets set. First down. To the air on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And off from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Anthony. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Makes the grab. It's Ridley. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a pro group... Oh, it's a fumble! And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. With the catch, it's Ridley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's flat. And he'll be brought down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, for some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's
Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Rolling right and going deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Anthony. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas! If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score out. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the returner will be brought down.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
The short hands, it's Coleman. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Gonna run it. It's Griffin. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Ridley. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Commodores are on the move. Pulls it in. It's Perry. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Second down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll try to do it himself. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Made a defender miss. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced the second down and goal.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. From the gun. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
On the ground, it's Griffin. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They're going to run it to the right. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy. Field. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. 1st down and more. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on second down for this offense. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.